I'm Jon Bilbrough. I work for the Environment Agency, a government body who monitor kind of rivers, lakes, land for pollution. And we also obviously deal with flooding issues, building flood defences, trying to protect communities from rising water, basically. The project that I'm involved in is around monitoring waters, rivers, lakes, etc., taking samples from there. So we use mobile technology to kind of send the jobs out to the field operatives, the samplers as we call them, to collect the samples and then to capture the data and take it back to our back-end systems in a kind of efficient and as accurate way as possible. Challenges: user acceptance, getting the users to get on board with what you're trying to do, to understand why you're doing it. Technical challenges: we've got a lot of, basically the sort of places we're collecting samples from are rivers down in valleys, so obviously the connectivity down in those areas is generally poor, so you need to have that device needs to kind of reconnect when it comes into signal, upload or download the data, and then happily work on and offline as you go. Equipment failure: I mean, they work in very hostile environments, but lots of water, marine, potential salt ingress, etc. So the equipment needs to be up for the job and ruggedized enough. For the users, what we're doing now is trying to get them involved in any decision making. So rather than just saying, going away and kind of developing new technology, here's your kit, get on with it. We've got, call it a lead user group. So it's a kind of cross section of our sampling community just to kind of help in that decision making process. If your communication is always coming from within the project, people can be a little bit skeptical about what you're saying, but if it's coming direct from users, then there's a lot more trust there. So that's kind of the user community. The management buy-in is a different one, but we've really addressed that through reporting, through producing performance charts from our back-end systems, comparing how teams are doing. Suddenly, we can see exactly how many miles are being driven to collect every single sample we take. We never knew that before. If a user's got an issue that they can't resolve themselves, or our service desk can't resolve, so it's not just a configuration issue, they'll call up the help desk, and Peak-Ryzex will send a new device out to them for the following morning. So we've got that kind of 24-hour swap out in place, and that's just great. It wasn't perfect at the start. We had some issues, but what was really nice is the way we kind of worked through them together, and now we've got a really good process. Yeah, so we've gone through a kind of journey with Peak-Ryzex, and now we're really happy with the way it's performing. Yeah, I mean that's where Peak-Ryzex really come in, is that kind of experience of working with other customers. They know how devices are going to perform in the field. They've been through it all before, so they can bring all that to the table, basically.
There was a big build-up to introduction of mobile working and the use of PDAs, and a lot of people were very worried about it. It felt like taking control and ownership away from the people and giving it to an anonymous national automated team. For me, if you were to explain what this whole project has been about, it's been a project of cultural change and of business organisational change, and the technology is just an element of that. There are supporters of rugged devices and there's supporters of consumer devices. We know that looks nice and we know it works nice when you're looking at your email. How does it actually work on the scheduling systems? And that's what we're looking at the moment, because that will be the key thing that the users will be interested in. Does it work quickly? Does it not freeze? Does it have good reception? Does it upload and download data quickly? That's the key next question to answer, and we're having a look at that now.